Something a little bit different this morning. Got a cross-country race on tomorrow out at Craigburn Farm, so just thought I'd jump on the cross-country bike for a bit of a trundle. Something a bit different, save the legs. Got the pooch with me as well. Right, Macy? Just a cross-country Olympic length. So it'll be about 80-90 minutes in total. I'm just going in the C grade, just for a bit of fitness. Done a couple of cross-country 4-hour races, and done them in a duo as well, where you only do half an hour or so each, but never done the full 90 minutes before, so it might be a bit of a test, just length-wise. Good for fitness the following week, because we've got another GESA round. I think it's supposed to be a pearler of a day tomorrow as well, so it should be a bit of fun. In terms of course, it's quite a techie course. I really like it. So a very technical descent down sticks and stones at Craigburn, and then a bit of a pinch climb at the bottom of that, up to Gunner's Run, and then a hard right onto sticks and stones over the creek, which has got some nice rock rolls and drops and stuff on it. I'll just be doing it on my hardtail, but this thing monsters it anyway, so it'll be good fun. And then it's a big climb out through Little River and Sidewinder. Sidewinder especially is more of a descent trail down that section, so plenty of features coming the opposite direction, but should make for some good time. So it's basically just all climb and all descend. There's not too much undulating sort of terrain, so hopefully if I can get out of the blocks early and try and be one of the first to the descent, that might help things, because that's my strength. Still do alright in the climbs as well, I guess, but just don't want to get held up on the descent and then try and hold on the climb. I prefer to pace myself on the climb and just go flat stick on the descent. So see how we go. It's definitely much easier though coming and climbing on this thing after being on the pole for the last few weeks. It's a fair bit of difference in weight. I think it's somewhere around the 3 or 4 kilo mark in difference weight wise, so it definitely feels like you got an extra couple of gears in the chamber on this thing, because it just takes off. So yeah, we'll see how we go. And then like I said, the week after we've got the GESA and first ever Super Enduro, which will be awesome fun. I've been eyeing them off for a little while actually, and stoked to hear that GESA are going to run a Super Enduro. So for anyone that's not familiar with the Super Enduro format, it's basically like a regular Enduro, except out at Anstey we've only got 4 tracks to run, and got 4 hours to do as many loops and as many runs down as many tracks as you like, which should be good fun. And depending on conditions, I mean, it just means that you don't have to go out and do too much practice beforehand, because you can pretty much have a cider run and then hit it again. So should be good fun, I reckon. So I know I've taken along this segment before. It's sort of a nice descent, runs parallel to Green Hill Road and that lofty Summit Road in that corner of Cleveland. So always a bit of fun. I'll take it a bit easy today though with the pooch. Come on, Macy. But yeah, it never fails to disappoint, this area with the view out to the right there. It's pretty specky. Oh, Macy. Macy, come. Good girl. Come here. Do another loop. Let's go. So just touching back on the bike, the Marin. Since I did that last bike check, I've just got it ready for cross country again. Popped an Ardent Race on the rear and the Knobby Nick on the front. A little bit more grip up front. And yeah, other than that, she's still riding exactly the same. It's definitely a goer. I know last weekend when I went out there, I'm not sure if I've done sticks and stones yet on my pole, but definitely done it on this thing before, and my old bike, a Trance, and this thing smashed it by about 30 seconds. So I mean, it is quite pedally in sections, but just a capability of hardtails these days, particularly 29er hardtails with a bit more sort of trail suspension and trail length in suspension, I should say, in terms of about that 120, 130 mil up front, and then geometry wise as well, which this is definitely aimed at. It's definitely more sort of trail geometry than cross country, that's for sure. But the way this thing performs is insane. The only thing that I'd say, being a bigger fella on this bike, is that because of the geometry even on an extra large like I've got here, it does put you back a bit over the rear axle if you're going up some super steep stuff. But other than that, absolutely faultless. Climbs like a dream. Descends almost as good as an enduro sort of bike on aggressive trail sort of trails. Monsters cross country stuff. I even consider entering it in the hardtail category, I reckon, for the downhill races someday. Really test the frame out. But yeah, should be good fun tomorrow. Keep you updated, and next lot of footage should be the Anstey's footage, so be sweet. Cheers.